Welcome back to Autolooks Online. This week we're looking at, let's just say a British supercar that everybody's been waiting for. The McLaren MP4-12C. Yeah, not an easy name to say, not an easy name to remember. I don't know, Aston Martin Rapide, Ferrari Enzo, Lamborghini Murcielago. Of course, Murcielago is hard to say. But the new McLaren MP4, let's just say we've been waiting a long time for a new car from McLaren since the F1 has departed us. And they decided to release us with this thing. Neat car, cool features, not the best design in the world. Okay, this car would have looked good in early 2000, but this is 2010. I don't know. Maybe it kind of goes along with the Honda designs. No, I'm not making fun of McLaren, okay? This is kind of a neat car. The bubble lights up front are kind of nice. Kind of frog-eyed, though. Not the coolest. Bottom grill, I'm not too into all those multiple slits in it. Come on, really? And the fact that that grill sits underneath the front end. You got this giant void right here. Fill it with something. Come on. The brand new Ferrari 456, it's got two air pockets on the side. McLaren, there's a weird looking grill, and it doesn't even look like it actually is a grill. It looks like they cut out a piece and added these little black slits and said, hey, here's a grill. It's kind of boring, kind of weird. It looks like a fast car, very fast. When you sit there and stare at it for a little couple minutes and wonder about some of the parts in it, start thinking, okay, that's weird. Why don't they chop that? Add a bottom all the way, chop it there, make a little grill on the center, or just get rid of the center, just do blop blop, two air ducts right on the side. Perfect, done. Look cool. In the hood, well, pretty nice. Your hood line comes down a bit, almost like the old Carrera GT from Porsche. Very cool, very fast, very neat. Your hood line moves right onto your roof. Very fast looking roof. Look at the way it curves. Smooth, right across the top. Perfect. No notches, no cuts, no imperfections, nothing interrupting the line of the movement. It's nice. One poor thing right up front here, the mirrors. Look how long they are. I know you need to be able to see behind you, but really, do you need to see behind you and what's over 3 lanes? No, you just need to see what's behind you. Maybe someone should tell them, you need to cut back on the side of those mirrors. The other horrible part on the side of this thing, fish gills. That's all I could say. Look at the side air ducts. Do they not look like fish gills? They do, don't they? Two slots along the side of it look like fish gills. I'm just waiting for the car to go like this. Seriously, first time I saw it, I said, why would you put fish gills on the side? Do away with the center line, just make one big air duct. I don't know why they had to make it look like a fish gill. It looks good on a fish, not on a car. Dodge Viper was cool because it looked like a snake, an evil, vicious animal. Not a fish, not something I go out to a lake. Eats a worm on my hook, and I pull it off with my hand. Slimy, gross, but it is good. This car, do you really want it to look all slimy and gross, but taste good? No. Moving on to the rear here. Okay, the fish gill thing kind of disappears, making way for a nice looking side. But now the fish gill has kind of come out from the car, kind of taken away from that nice rounded rear end. Okay, the back end of this car is very nice, curved very well. Okay, when someone was modeling this, I could see they spent a lot of time rounding out the back end, getting that perfect nice rear end. Now, look at that back window. Ooh. It's short. It's skinny. It's got air ducts on the side. Cool, fast, very McLaren. The rear spoiler integrated right into the car. Well done. Very cool looking. Something that Matt Russia could have used. Back end like this. Coolest feature with the back end of this thing, the exhaust. You take a look at that. Dead center. You look at this, you think it's just, oh, it's part of the rear grille. No, that is the exhaust. I'm kidding you. Engine right here, exhaust right here. That is cool. Air ducts from the bottom. Very cool. The only problem with the back end of this thing, makes it look wide. Curve's nice. Makes it look wide. The fishbowl on the side kind of comes out from the car, almost like a wing. Now you're taking away from the drag on the side of the car and kind of creating a little bit more. It's forcing cold air right into the engine, but still kind of making it iffy. The rims on this car I'm not too crazy about. They could have done a little bit more with them. A little bit more. Look at Scorpion Motorsports car. An electric supercar. The rims on that thing were wild. Okay. Some car companies need to do some rims like that. Now, the other cool thing with the back end of this, brake light. These are brake lights. 2 slits along the back end. You look at this thing, it's like Darth Vader, okay? All black. These little slits, no lights. It's like cool. It's like evil. It's like you're peering into the dark and you can see just this little red line cutting across. Very cool, very neat. That's all I can say about this. But even with everything that goes on in the back end of this thing, the front end still needs some work. Those fish gills have got to go. And hey, maybe you could beautify those rims a little bit. But no. Out of 10, I'm giving this thing a 7. Yes, the front end of this thing does so much damage that it drops 3 points. No, I am serious. It drops 3 points. It is still a fast-looking car. But it's a fast-looking car that looks good, well, where it is right now. Sitting right across from your house. $1 million mansion, $1 million car. Something nice, piece of artwork to leave outside so you can look at it. Doesn't really look like you should be taking it to the track to go super fast, but looks like it can go fast. I don't know. After all these years of waiting for a brand new McLaren to come on the scene, this is what we get. Yeah, we're happy to see you back, but what you created with the original McLaren F1, this doesn't compare. This is like comparing an Enzo Ferrari to an antique Ferrari Dino. Both look good, but one is just way better than the other. Zebra Jason. McLaren, I can't wait to see what your next 2 models you're going to release are. I hope they don't have fish gills.